This story may be good news for some and bad news for others. Now, I was going to cover this story when it first came out, but I decided to wait for the outcome. Jennifer Shah from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison by a federal judge. Now, this all happened in Manhattan on yesterday. Jen was sentenced for her part in a multi-year telemarketing scam. Jennifer pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud in July, and she was facing up to 30 years in prison at that time. Now, her plea deal required for her to give up $6.5 million and to pay up to $9.5 million in restitution. Jennifer is married to college coach Shah Sr., and he wrote a letter asking the judge to show his wife mercy. He stated that Jennifer really feels bad about what she has done. Jen has never been arrested or detained for any other crime. He stated that his wife's current legal situation is the result of a series of events that happened at different times and then all at once sending her out of control. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good reason or maybe it could possibly be an excuse. It depends on how you look at it. But the college football coach went on to say that the couple's tense relationship caused his wife to make bad business decisions and also to get close to bad people. I'm not sure if many of you all are aware of this, but her husband used to be an attorney, and it seems as though he is putting most of the blame on himself. He said his consistent traveling and being away from home made his wife make some bad decisions. He felt bad because he was not around to see how much pain that his wife was going through. He also shared that Jen had lost her father, her grandmother, and her grandfather around the same time that she was accused of running a $5 million telemarketing scheme that was actually aimed at the elderly. Jennifer said in a statement before her sentencing, "I take full responsibility for my bad behavior and my bad business decisions." She also stated that she was very sorry and that she promised to spend the rest of her life trying to make it up for what she had done. Just to go into detail a little bit more, Jennifer allegedly tricked a lot of older people by selling them fake services for their online businesses. Now, the indictment says that many of the victims paid for services like coaching sessions and website designs, even though they did not have access to a computer. Now, this is what got me. Prosecutors said that Jennifer and her former assistant, Stuart Smith, who also pleaded guilty in the case, made and sold lead lists. Now listen to this clearly. They made lead lists of potential victims for other people involved in this scheme to target. According to the indictment, the two told other people that were involved in this scheme to start businesses under fake names. And then they did the same things themselves so that they could hide their involvement. Jennifer's expensive life was shown on the first episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She lived in a very beautiful home. She threw expensive parties. She wore designer clothes. And she had a group of assistants who went with her everywhere. And we don't want to leave out that she is a mother who definitely appeared that she cared for her children, her husband. She appeared to be a family person. Jennifer was arrested while making the second season of the show. In a dramatic scene, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security agents who had been looking for Jennifer came up to her castmates who were waiting in the van looking for her. But Jennifer wasn't in the van because Jennifer had gotten a call about her husband's health, so she had left the van before the police had arrived. But she was arrested out of the view of the cameras. Although Jennifer has pleaded guilty now, I think it's important for me to say that for the most part of season 3, Jennifer kept her innocence. A representative from NBCU, which owns Bravo, wouldn't say anything after the sentencing on Friday. Throughout the seasons, her co-stars and the executive producer of The Real House, Andy Cohen, asked her about her job and what she did for a living, and they also stated that they didn't understand what she did and how she made her money. Jennifer gives them some details about the companies that she owned or the businesses that she was involved in. I'm not sure if it came together for them, if they understood it or it made sense or they believed it. But what I will do, if you need more details or would like to have more details, check out the first season reunion, and she gives a more detailed explanation there of what she does or what she was doing. We all know now that that may not have been the case, but you can check out the first season reunion. Let me know your thoughts on this story. I know that there is a price that you pay for every choice that you make. And when you do something that is wrong or you harm others that, especially, just anyone. I just don't want to say the senior citizens or the elderly. Just when you wrong anyone, there's a price that we have to pay. And it looks like she's getting ready to pay a great price for it. She's moving into another home for 6.5 years. It's not going to be anything like the home she's been living in. So she's going to pay a price. But I can't help but feel bad for her husband and her children. I know some of you all are going to come for me in the comments, and I respect your opinion, but I'm asking that you respect mine as well. I'm not condoning what she did or saying that is correct or that is right. I'm just looking at it from different perspectives. So my prayers are with her children, her husband as well, and even her, that she'll have strength to go through her time, go through what she has to go through. Listen, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and please share this video with others.